Hi, everyone. We are back, and
Okay.
we are so happy to be here for our second live of the day, right?
Yep.
Two.
Do, do.
Lisa did a fun project, a journal with recycled jeans, and I'm upcycling jars.
I know, crazy, and we didn't even know.
We didn't even talk.
No, no, we didn't.
No.
That's funny. We
Hey,
do stuff like that
Christine.
all the time.
Oh, yeah, it is amazing. Good to have you back again. And
Yes.
Isabel and Christine and Becca. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
And Karen, I'm glad that you are here. I know it's hard for you with your work schedule. Hey,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Ah,
Hey, Christine.
hi, Christine and
So
Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
we are happy to have you all back. Hey, Brenda. Eileen might be popping in. She popped in during Lisa's, but she had a meeting at 1 o'clock my time, and they may still be going. So we
Oh,
will see.
no.
So today is kind of like all about upcycling a little
I
bit.
guess right.
Yeah.
The sun
The
is
sun
starting to come.
started to
Oh,
come
okay.
out after some really heavy rain. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Your summer might be over. Oh my goodness. We still have August. Lisa prefers winter in California.
yeah, well, yeah. In California, I do because it's so hot up here.
I love summer. I love fall might be my favorite because you can wear layers and it's cuter clothes.
Nah, spring is my favorite. It's when everything comes out and all the bright colors start popping up. And yeah,
Spring
love
is
my
good.
spring.
Well, we are back. We are going to announce last week's winner at the end of my live. We want to remind you to like, comment, and share with
Hmm.
hashtag Bella Crafts to enter for this week's giveaway. Lise, you want to show what the winner will be getting
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have it handy?
Yes, it's actually right here. So, this is the journal that I created in my life today. So, this is what I will be giving away for next week.
So fun. Everybody
Yeah.
wants it.
Yeah. And then I might stick a couple of fun extra stuff in there.
Maybe, maybe. So yes, that will be fun. And
Thank you, Callie.
if you haven't downloaded or gotten your copy of the summer issue of Bella Crafts, it's available. So you can go to our website and click to sign up. They'll come right to your inbox. Last week,
Hmm.
Lisa asked if anybody had some ideas of projects you guys wanted us to do and share. And Isabel reached out and said we should share some of the projects that are in the magazine. So we will be doing some of that moving forward because
Yes.
um, even if something in the magazine is something we did on a live like 4 or 5 years ago, we can
Hmm.
totally redo it and change it up a bit. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
start doing that.
And then reshare it. Yes, that'd be
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah,
But any other, if you guys have any other, like I said, craft products that you want to see, craft projects that you want to see, just, drop it in the comments because Ann and I both look. We
hmm
both, we don't always get to answer every single one, but, we do look. Um, Kelly from
Could you do something
Town
with Eileen stitching heart dye with felt?
with
I
Felt.
think I could get even Eileen to come on here and do something with that.
Ah, yeah, that would be fun.
We will add that to our list, Kelly. And thank you for saying that the issue was wonderful.
Yeah. And it wasn't Kelly, I'm sorry. Lori Black was watching the replay last week and she saw that I had asked that question and she said that she had some vintage handkerchiefs.
Ooh,
And
I have some too.
did I have any ideas for vintage handkerchiefs, right? And so I messaged her back and I said, well, a few years ago, I created using a handkerchief I created like a stationery holder, or you could tuck cards in it to give a, to give as a gift. So I said in one of our upcoming, I'll go ahead and do that. So you can see how that's done too with
Yeah.
the handkerchiefs, because we're at that generation where we have a lot of our mom's stuff, and handkerchiefs, lace, ribbon. That was my mom's thing. I mean, she loved all of it, and
And
fabric.
yesterday I was looking for a manufacturer. They have me doing some projects for them. And one of the projects uses lace. Could I find lace anywhere? I mean, decent, nice lace. I
Probably
couldn't.
not.
I mean, I can dig in my own stash,
Right.
but a manufacturer usually wants stuff people can purchase.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah, it's got to be able to be found.
I'm still on the hunt for that. But last week Gina asked also if we could do paper beads, which I have done. I think Lisa has done, so that
Mm,
would be a good one to do.
okay.
And Karen just said, how about drying flowers?
That's another good idea.
Mhm.
See, I'll
Yeah.
write all of these down.
So maybe a cut napkin, a cute napkin apron.
Apron.
Well,
Maybe. Oh,
I would need
maybe a cut napkin.
Miss Chantal for that. She's got the cutest napkin apron in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's out of my wheelhouse. Well, I could
Well,
do
no,
it, but
it's not. I have in the magazine, I did have some pillowcases that I upcycled into aprons.
hmm
And they were my mom's pillowcases, and one was my grandma's. So, I mean, we love being able to take what was our mom's
hmm
or somebody in our family and use it and put it to good use, because what good is it doing? I used to think I had to save everything, like every doily my mom made. I have some
yes,
out, but there's so many that they're tucked away, and I'm thinking I need to use them in projects.
yeah, yeah. I mean, my mom, she would love. Actually, I know she loves that. I'm using her stuff in on lives. I know that she absolutely loves it. So there's that. So, did you do something like that at Bellicon? Something like that?
Chantal did it about
Oh,
the
Chantal
napkin.
did.
Yep,
Okay,
yep, yep, and
got
it's
it.
gorgeous. And the new generation doesn't want it. Isn't that the truth? That's why I keep cleaning and
Yeah,
sorting and organizing. So at least when something happens, my kids can take this box and go, this is all mom's felt. Who would like it? I mean,
yep,
instead of just dumping all this stuff. No, I know.
yeah.
It's so sad.
My mom had so much when she passed. My brother had one of those big, huge containers on his property full of just her craft stuff. And he's like, I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to stick it in your front yard. And I'm like, oh, no, you are not. Like, I got no room for all of that. But, he lives on acreage. So he's got all of that room. But I think he ended up donating a lot. I did obviously take some, but,
I'm fine if they donate it. I just don't want stuff to be thrown.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
exactly. Exactly.
donate it, give it to people that will use it. I mean,
Except for Rochelle. Rochelle wants everything sentimental. Michael could care less. He's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I take that back. One thing Michael requested from me, which I thought was crazy, years ago, I made a rag doll, a big rag doll. She was like 3 feet, and it was a clown rag doll. And Rich painted her face for me because I, couldn't do that really well, but I did her hair, her outfit, everything. Michael asked for that,
see, memories. I think memories are so important.
and Rochelle wants everything. So,
And the only thing I wanted from my mom was her crochet hooks,
I know.
you know. So,
Yeah.
well, um, I'm
Taking
taking
you
you
girls
girls
to the
to the
studio with me. Oh,
no.
okay.
Christy is busy working too. So
Yeah.
today I am taking mason jars, cur jar, ball jars, old mayonnaise jars, whatever kind of jars you have.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed I collect jars. I mean, I like weird, unique jars. Like
I do too, so I
I
can't
love
say
the top
anything.
on this,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. And behind me you can maybe see I do have a crown royal jar that is painted and distressed, and
Yep.
I think they make beautiful pieces of art, and they're solid, and you can do so much with them.
Yeah.
But today I'm taking mason jars so that you can, if you want to do this, a mason jar is easy to find. You might not find the same jars I have. I wanted it to be something that you could easily find. And
Right.
I'm a canner, so I have got shelves of mason jars. But I thought it's such a waste to have them all in the basement when I'm not using them or they're filled with food. So now I store a lot of things in my fridge. Well, in my cupboards, I've always stored like rice and beans and that kind of stuff in the jars because I can see what's in them. But these, I think anybody can find. And rope, I love, love, love the rope baskets that Pam makes. Pam's one of our authors. She has done every Bellicon, and I think she's like 77 or 78. Maybe she's 79. Her style is so beautiful. And I bought rope when I did the book before we had it published. And I thought, wow, I make these. Well, I don't have time. So
I know.
the rope, and I thought I can do jars. So
I know.
that's why we're doing jars.
But it is what we do. It's like, yeah, we really want to do that. And then, well, okay, where are you going to fit the time in with everything else?
Well, yeah. I mean, if I'm sewing, I'm quilting. So there's that. So
There's that.
it's like choose your battles. And these are quick and easy. And that's the reason I had the finger protector out, because of this project.
Yes, I would have thought about that. I wish I would have thought about that for mine, but I forgot.
So I'm going to switch my camera. Lisa can talk a minute. I'm going to go over to that desk, to my other computer, and grab my finger protector. So I have it.
Okay, there she goes. All right. Karen says, I saved my jars and got more mason jars also for canning and doing other things with. The olive jars, etc., are great to catch unwanted spiders and wasps that come in. There you go. You take a cardboard and slide there. There you go, Karen. That's a great idea. It's like zip.
That is an idea.
Yeah. That's fabulous. I love that.
Oh, plus I have to turn my glue gun on because, of course, I didn't do that. So
all right. So we'll chat for a second more. Okay.
no, it's fine. I have a plugged one in too. So
okay, you're good. I'm stepping out.
So today we're going to make a rope jar. So you can upcycle your jars with rope, and they're so cute. You can put flowers in them. You can use them for your paintbrushes, anything you want. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. So I just turned on my AdTech Synergy glue gun. It's going to take a few minutes to heat up, but in the meantime, I do have this one ready to go. Actually, I'm going to kind of turn this and see I would really like to use my AdTech Synergy glue gun, which I should have plugged in sooner. So in the meantime, I'm going to share with you the kind of rope I use. The other glue gun, which it's AdTech, but it's kind of a backup. So this is the rope I use. And I use it because it's the kind Pam recommended. I mean, there's all kinds of rope out there, but this is diamond braided cotton clothesline. So when I first bought this, I think it was like under $5. So it was about 5 years ago. Now it's closer to $7. But you get 100 feet. They didn't change that, which is nice because you always see companies shrinking the amount and raising the price. Well, they kept the amount the same. They just raised the price. So this is 3/16 inch by 100 feet. So 100 feet with the mason jar, I think it takes about 30 feet to cover the mason jar. So you can get 3 of them out of this, which isn't bad. If you have different size jars, it's going to take different amounts. What I did was, for the first jar I took my rope because I wanted to cut it off of this. And I took and I held it down at the bottom, and I wrapped and wrapped and wrapped my jar. And then I kept pushing it down. And I wrapped it loosely. I didn't wrap it super tight, but that's how I knew I needed about 30 feet. I did it all the way to the top, and then I gave myself an extra half a yard and I cut it off. But you don't have to cut it off. You can do it right from here and just put this down on the floor if you're working, and you can go right from here and just keep pulling. So that way you won't be this far into your jar and you run out of rope and then you have to attach it, which I can show you how to do that, but it's much nicer to have one continuous piece and not having to reattach it or anything. I'm going to check my glue gun. The light, of course, is working. I'm going to see. Yep, the glue's coming out. So I am going to show you how. Let me move that. So I'm going to take the jar. I'm going to take my AdTech Synergy glue gun and some rope. And I'm going to show you how to start. You have a choice to cover all the way down to the very bottom. You could coil and do the bottom and come up. I chose not to do that. I chose to have my bottom open. So you're just going to decide where you want to start on your jar. I'm going to use one of my ball jars instead of my mason jars. And to start, you're going to kind of push the rope down, pull some of this out, and I'm just going to trim about 1 inch. That way, I can pull my rope back up and I have a flat edge to start with. I'm going to start in the center bottom, and I'm going to just add some glue kind of at an angle. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm going to take and put my rope, the raw edges up, and that's flat right there. So I won't have a big lump as I'm doing this. And I press it down super good. Use your finger protectors if you need to. And from here, you're just going to add glue. I go about a third of the way around the jar. I don't go halfway because I don't want the glue to dry before I get the rope on it. And after I get the rope on it, I want to press like that. And you just continue around, trying to do it as straight as you can. This bottom row will determine if your rope is going crooked on your jar. So you can see I glued twice, so now I'm about a third of the way. And I'm going to glue that last third, and then I'm going to come up over that flat part because I'm going to cover that up. And that's going to be where my beginning is. You can see that right there. And then at this point, if there's any glue that's oozing out, it's still a little warm, so I can just kind of remove it because I don't want glue oozing out onto the bottom of the jar. And I set the jar down to make sure it's not wobbly, right? I mean, you want it to have a nice firm foundation. And from there, you're just going to glue very close to that first rope and press. And when you're doing this, you don't want to have gaps like this. You want to press it nice and close. So there's just a couple little tricks. Otherwise, it's so easy to do this. And just press. And because it's hot glue, it bonds instantly and you're able to just move on. So get down close to that previous row. Don't go on top of the rope. If you get some glue on the top, kind of lay your rope on it and push down. And you just continue this all the way around the jar. Here's a jar that I have, about 3/4 of it done. And I'm just going to show you at this point, you're still just doing the same thing. You're just going right next to that previous row. And you don't want your glue to ooze out. You just want a nice thin line of glue and get it on the jar. And I do actually use the glue all the way. I don't wrap any and leave it without glue because it would be loose. So for this, you are using the glue all the way. Need another glue stick. But you can see right there, just all the way down. And press. Just like that. So I have another one here that I have glued all the way. I went over the rim. You can see it's a little bumpy because on the rim of the jar, because it's a screw type, you have the ridges. So your rope is going to extend a little bit beyond that, but that doesn't bother me at all. And then with this one, I have quite a bit extra because I had cut the 30 feet. And at this point, you can determine if you want to cut and pull out those extra fibers and just tuck this so it's just like that. But I chose to do something decorative. So at this point, I would add just a little bit more glue so that the whole rim is covered like this. And then I'm going to take this extra rope and just kind of play with it to see what I want to do. And I know I want to do a coil like I did on the other one, but this is too long. And so I'm just going to cut a bit of it off. So now that we're at the end, I'm going to take this end and I'm just going to wrap it into a coil. And you're just doing it with your fingers. If you want this loose edge, that's fine. But instead, I'm going to do the same thing. At the end, I'm going to pull this and trim about 1 inch. So I again have that flat edge. And then you just push this up and you have that flat edge. It's easier to work with. I'm going to take and put a dollop of glue inside there and press. So I have those fibers of that rope are together and they're not going to look frayed. And then I'm going to take, and you get a finer start to your coil this way. And I'm just going to start rolling it and then hold it between my fingers and roll. So you just roll it as big as you want it and keeping an eye on how much you want left on your jar. And I think this will be about right. At that point, you're going to, 2 fingers, 2 hands, you're going to take and glue this with a nice amount of glue. And you're going to place it right down on your jar. And press firmly so that it all oozes out and connects everything. See if this is down. This is loose right here, so I'm going to go in right behind there and add just a little bit of glue and just tap that and hold it like that. So for these two, I have the coils going opposite because when I started this one, I wrapped one way. When I did this one, I wrapped the other way so that they would be opposite of each other. And they could, one could be on each end of my mantle. So that's how easy it is to create these. Now I want to show you, I showed you, you know, I collect all sorts of jars and I had 3 of these jars. One of them, I tried to take this label off. It came off, but all of this was still sticky. I kept that jar because I knew whatever I did with it, I'm going to cover this. So for this one, I just left this label on here because I'm going to cover this whole thing and you're not going to see it. So I want to show you another jar I did, and I'll show you better when we come upright. So this is one of those jars. And I just did decorative around the top. I had the extra rope. I brought it all the way to the top, brought it down, and just glued it in a fancy little wrap and glued the end there. But you can see here I have color. So I added fabric to this, which I love. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love these because they're neutral. Any color will go with it and they're beautiful. But I have a ton of fabric out right now for other projects I'm working on. And I grabbed 2 of these last night when Eileen and I were talking and I was making these. I said, which color should I use? We chose this one. And I just love how this turned out. I'm going to show it to you. I'll bring my camera up so you can see what it looks like up close. But this is the same thing where I just started wrapping and then I wrapped the fabric around the rope and I just kept going. But this one is beautiful. So I'm going to do a couple more like that. And I'm going to switch my camera. I know this was another quick and easy project, but you know, those are my favorite kind. And I'm going to get this switched. Bring Lisa back in. And
sorry. Let's try this again. There we go.
Sorry,
I was leaning up like this on my computer and I was looking at all the comments as you were working.
Oh. Well, okay, so this is that other jar. I didn't do, so I chose not to use jars like this because some of you might not have them. The mason jars are perfect, and they're perfect like you can see from the picture from the live. Just put baby's breath in it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything with it. You can put herbs in it. You can put your paint brushes in it. They would be beautiful on my shelves if I had these jars. But this one I would use and just put like a single flower or
that's so pretty,
beautiful, or put nothing because it's just beautiful all by itself.
Yep.
Right. I mean,
I love the mixing of the fabric with the rope. Mm-hmm. I love that.
That's and beautiful. If you wanted, you could do an all fabric one. You wouldn't have to use rope like this. You could use twine. They make this particular rope in colors and in black. I did buy some black.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
But they have all kinds of ropes. I find this in like the hardware department, not the craft department. But yeah, you can wrap your rope and use fabric, and it's beautiful. And if you notice, I have my raw edges showing. I did not fold my fabric. I did not cover my edges. I wanted that.
Oh, that distressed look, that shabby chic.
Yep, I wanted that look.
Yeah, I love that.
So just a quick and easy project to upcycle.
There you go.
I would love trying to make some big loops and dip dyeing sections of the cord before wrapping. Yes, dyeing, you can dye the rope because it's cotton. It would take dye beautifully. And I've seen some people take the rope, put it all in a dye bath, and then pull out a section of it and leave the rest in there. And then pull out another section so you have an ombre effect.
Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful?
That would be beautiful. Yeah.
Oh.
You could also wrap empty soup cans and veg. Yeah, anything, anything.
Yeah.
And what's really cool, back when my kids were little, I bought the can opener that took the lid off so it wasn't sharp. Well, now so many of the cans are just flip top. They're not sharp anymore. So
Yep.
they're perfect for things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Laura Lee was having her own little party while we were going. We thought had to make sure she was okay.
Is she okay?
She plugged. Wait a minute, let me find her comment again. I'm like, girl, you are crazy. Laura Lee, where are you? Okay. She says, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I plugged my Easy Press and my glue gun into the same outlet and they sparked the fire.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my
Crafting
gosh.
can be dangerous.
That would be something that I would do, girl.
Yeah. So Laura Lee, or no, Becca asked if I wrap the fabric with the rope. I'm going to switch my camera so I can show you.
There you
It
go.
will be easier that way than for me to try and do it the other way.
There you go. Okay.
So
All right. Let me know when you're ready. I'll pop out.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Out I go.
So here's your rope, and let's say you already have some of it on the jar. I just tear my fabric because I didn't mind the raw edges. But if you wanted, you could fold your fabric and press it and wrap it, and you would never see the raw edges. But I didn't mind. So I just add, see if this is still hot. Just add a tiny bit of glue. This is not still hot, but I have the little one plugged in. Just add just a dab of glue. You don't need a lot. And press. So you have it attached to your rope. And then at an angle. You want to go at an angle. You don't want to go straight because you'll never get it wrapped. It will take forever. But just go at an angle like this and just wrap it. And you just continue, and every now and then, this is only a couple of inches. I would wait till about 3 or 4. You just take another little drop of glue. You don't need a lot. Just to hold it. I mean, it's wrapping on itself. It's not going to come apart because you're going to glue it to the jar or you're going to use it for something. But I just like that extra security. So you just take and wrap like that. And for this other jar I have, I was going to pre-wrap some of the fabric and start with the fabric on the bottom and then do like 3 or 4 rows of just the rope and then do the fabric again. So it's opposite of this. And then they would match but not match. So you can do anything you want. It's just up to you. And the choices in fabric are fantastic. And really, the fabric doesn't end up looking like your fabric. Like if you have fabric with these big, huge flowers, in the end, you might not see any of those flowers because you're wrapping it on itself and it kind of hides all of that. And you're only using little bits. I mean, this is about an inch wide. that I cut. A friend years back used to make those corded baskets with the wrap fabric. So much wrapping, yes. And that's what Pam's book is. It is the fabric rope baskets. They are beautiful. And I think up here, I have a couple of her baskets. So,
Sorry,
like
I
this,
was working on
this
something.
is just a small one. So, but this is all sewing, and this is so firm. But she starts in the bottom, coils it, and comes up.
It's
And then,
uh,
like, she put fabric in the center of it.
her work is amazing.
And
She's just
she
amazing.
did this beautiful coil. Now, this one, she didn't coil all the way like I did mine. She just coiled it to make a circle and came down to nothing. But then she made this cute little handle. And she doesn't use raw edges. She folds it all. Um, here's one where she just used the coil. But she has the fabric
That's beautiful.
on here. So, yeah, it's just, she inspired me. And of course, I'm never going to do the rope. I'm trying to catch up with everything I have to do. But I thought these are easy and cute.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
you know, can do them. They don't take that long. I remember watching Nancy Zeman demonstrate making fabric wrapping around clothesline rope. This technique is very precious. Nancy Zeman was very precious. Yes. I remember, yeah, she had so many wonderful shows.
Yeah.
I'll look through your comments. I'm not sure. I don't
Yeah, I
see
didn't
where
tag
you
any.
grabbed any of them.
Yeah, I was trying to do two things at once, and you know that never works with me.
Well, Kelly said she has to try that this weekend. Yes, you
Yes.
do. They're so easy, and if you do it with just the rope, I mean, this in itself is just precious.
Love that.
So yeah,
Another fab idea from you.
yeah. So love that, and so you had 2 upcycle projects this week, and
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know, could we have a demo someday making fabric scrap rope?
Oh,
Yes,
she means
in
what you
preview.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that to my list.
Yep. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's just one more way to use, like, because like I save, like Karen said, pickle jars and, mayonnaise jars. And I did throw a jar out the other day. My husband, I think, was in shock.
I was gonna say, what?
And it was a nice jar. I mean, it was like,
You never throw a jar, you never throw anything
well,
away.
see, this jar, see, I cannot get, you can hear that. I can't get
I'll get the sticky
adhesive off of it. I have tried everything. I have tried alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I've tried all the things.
undo.
No,
Undo didn't take it off.
it would take me forever. It wouldn't be worth it.
Oh,
I'd have
okay.
to soak it in a gallon of undo.
Wow.
But this is a perfect jar to do this. See, I
Yeah.
just throw this away because I knew. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, WD-40. There's an idea. I've never tried that. That's
Well,
greasy enough.
if I was using it for something where it was going to be seen, if I was decoupaging with it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. On these, like, you could even take your
He stole it.
napkins and decoupage on this.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
You can take your
beautiful?
napkin put your decoupage down, put your napkin down, and then just use a stencil brush to put it in place. That would be beautiful too.
Yeah, because then you
I
would get
have
the
Goo Gone,
rivets.
Brenda, and I know it would work, but for as much as the Goo Gone cost and I'm
Yeah,
recycling
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
jar,
yeah.
it's not worth it.
Gina mentioned desolit. Now that
Yeah.
I've never heard.
Considering, if it was
That's
one
yeah,
little piece on this jar, but it is around
yeah.
the entire, and it's from here to here. So
Oh, see, I thought it was just that little area.
no,
Oh,
it
okay.
is, it is this entire.
It's all the way. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
If it was just a little tiny thing, yeah, I would do that, but it's not worth it.
yeah.
But I
You
will make a rope
can't take
basket.
the time, but you still use it. That's it.
The glue on the jar from the label would help the rope stick. Yes,
Yeah.
that glue would. It is so sticky.
Yeah. Well, you could see your hand on it.
Well, yeah, you guys couldn't hear it, but it definitely you could
No,
hear it.
you could hear it.
Yeah. So there are some jars that aren't worth it, but when they're pretty like that, you need to save them because you can do so much with them.
Oh,
As
perfect,
all,
Karen. Perfect. We would love for you to do that. You guys know
yeah,
how much we love when you share. I know
yeah.
Laura Lee, I saw one of her messages or comments, and she said that she was working on the denim journal.
Oh,
So
yay.
make sure you post that, Laura Lee, so we can see it.
Well, and like I said, I've been cleaning. I'm always cleaning. But in my sewing room, I was cleaning the closet out, which you can't, nobody sees the closet. It has a quilt over it. I have
Hmm.
a hanging quilt. Nobody goes in there. And inside there, I have cubby shelves, and then I have shelves, and it's all full of fabric. Besides the fabric I have out, but I did pull out all of my jeans. Lisa, I could have sent you jeans. I mean, I have got,
I was going to say, probably would have been better than what Shell sent me.
yeah, yeah.
Goofy girl.
But we save all those things, and
Yeah,
I
we
saved
do.
them. I didn't get rid of them.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
So Lisa,
Yes.
who's the winner
Oh,
from?
winner. Brain fade. Okay, so winner from last week is Beatrice Madrigal.
Ooh,
All right.
congratulations, Beatrice.
Congratulations, Beatrice. Make
I
sure
don't
you send
remember what we're sending, but you will be getting something.
yes, we'll send something. We don't never know. It'll be a surprise. But yeah, make sure that you send us your mailing address.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are sending out products now. We're trying to give our sponsors a little bit of a break.
Oh, well, yeah, not that they wouldn't sponsor everything, but this is just giving us a chance to,
Declutter too a little bit.
well, and to just choose our projects instead of having them
Yeah, yeah, and you know
around
what?
something.
I really like the freedom of not working with a specific sponsor to a certain extent, because then I can try things that I haven't done for a while.
Well,
You
you
know,
use we're still using our sponsor stuff. It's
right?
just,
But it's not, yeah, 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 yeah. Um, but I also like the structure of it, of having a sponsor that you're definitely, everything in the project is from that sponsor, and
you're
I do
highlighting.
like that structure. But I like the other one. I like what we're doing right now too. So we'll mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't be doing the same thing all the time. It just gets too boring. But I will write down all the stuff, the suggestions that you guys all had, and I'll share that with Anne. So
Yep. And
we can
send
start.
more.
Yes, of course. If you think or you see something that you like that you want us to do, message us. You can private message me. A lot of you already do for things. So if, I'm cool with that, just let us know, because then it kind of helps too, because then we can get a little bit of a variety going and trying different things. I do want to get back to my resin though. I'm just saying, I really want to do my resin again. So maybe next week. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
Thank you, everybody, for being here and taking some time with us today. We couldn't do everything we do without somebody watching. No, we could, but it's no fun. So,
Yeah, it is no fun when it's, yeah.
And like Lisa said, just reach out to us.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Isabel, you all have a lovely rest of the week too. I am going to a rodeo tonight and a rodeo tomorrow night. My grandkids and son are going to be.
Are they presenting?
Rodeo. They're doing rodeos. Well, my granddaughters are presenting their horses at the fair.
Oh, okay.
But they're also in a rodeo going that way and a rodeo going this way.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Oh, that would be fun.
Fairs, so
yeah, that would be fun for you.
Get out and have some fun in this.
Yes. And thank you, Tink. You know, we love you guys too. You're the best. You guys really are.
Yes. Yes. And
I'll try not to melt in Vegas.
When are you going?
This weekend. Friday. It's going to be hot. 2 days.
No, just say it's going to be wonderful. It is going to be
no, I'm going to have an absolute blast because I'll be with my husband and my kids, you know, and I love spending time with my kids. So,
and you just have the air conditioner cranking,
you know, yeah, because it's no, anytime I can spend time, especially with my daughter, because
they're busy.
She's all over the place, you know. I am going to take that time. So yeah. I'm gonna go enjoy it. Even though it's gonna be hot, I'm still gonna have a blast.
So we will be back next week.
Thanks, Becca.
Will you be back next week?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. We will be back next week.
Yeah, I'll be home Sunday.
With 2 more lives. And you guys just take some time to craft.
Because it's good for your soul.
Yeah. What you're making, please share it in our Do You Love to Craft group. We would love to see what you're making.
We love to see what you guys are doing. Love it.
All right, you guys inspired too, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Take care, you guys.